So you're trying to decide between Charleston and Charlotte. One's got beaches, the other's got banking. One's laid back low country living, the other is big city hustle. But which one is actually right for your move? Stick around because I'm breaking down everything, the good, the bad, and the stuff nobody tells you until after you've already signed the lease. Hi there, I'm Shakima Chatman, your Charleston and Somerville relocation specialist. And today we're settling this once and for all. Charleston versus Charlotte. Now, I live and work in Charleston, so yeah, I've got my favorite, but I'm gonna give you the straight no chaser advice you actually need to make this decision. Because the wrong move, that'll cost you way more than just money. Here's the thing, both of these cities are in the Carolinas, South Carolina and North Carolina, but they might as well be on different planets. Charlotte's North Carolina's biggest city, about 940,000 people live in the proper area, over 2.5 million in the metro area. It's corporate headquarters, banking capital of the South, and it's growing fast. Charleston's sitting at around 160,000 in the city and 800,000 in the metro. We're historic, we're coastal, and we're growing too, but in a completely different way. So let's get into what that actually means for you. First up, your wallet. Let's talk cost of living because this is where people get surprised. Charlotte's median home price right now, you're looking at the mid 400s depending on the neighborhood. Charleston, we're sitting closer to 580K to 625K range. Now, before you think Charlotte's the clear winner, hold up. Charleston doesn't tax Social Security, and most retirees pay little to no state income tax on retirement income, thanks to generous deductions. And yep, our property taxes still lower than Charlotte's. Charlotte is in Mecklenburg County, where property taxes hit harder, especially after recent revaluations. Rent in Charlotte for a decent 2-bedroom, you're looking at $1,400 to $1,800 in most neighborhoods. Charleston, add $300 to $500 to that, more if you want downtown or a beach breeze. But here's what no one tells you. Charlotte's got more housing inventory. Charlotte's inventory jumped over 30% last year. Buyers have more options now. Charleston, the market is sitting at around 3 months of supply. While we still have more inventory, that's still tight. We've got geographic constraints. We're stuck between rivers and the ocean. Can't just sprawl forever. That means competition for in-demand properties is fierce. So you need to move fast when you find something good. Now let's talk about making money. Charlotte's economy is massive. Bank of America's headquartered there. Wells Fargo's got a huge presence. Lowe's corporate is nearby. You've got finance, healthcare, energy, and a growing tech scene. The job market is diverse and deep. If you're in banking, finance, or corporate America, Charlotte's probably got more opportunities, straight up. Charleston's economy looks different. We're heavy on tourism and hospitality, obviously. But we've got Boeing, Volvo, manufacturing, and the Port of Charleston, and a booming tech sector. We've been called Silicon Harbor for a reason. Median household income in Charlotte runs about $78,000. Charleston, it's actually higher, now topping $90,000. But remember, you're weighing that against cost of living and overall quality of life. Charlotte's got more 6-figure jobs in corporate towers and finance hubs. Charleston leans into entrepreneurship, lifestyle careers, and remote work flexibility. Hey, quick timeout. If you're getting value from this comparison, do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and tap that bell so you don't miss the rest of my relocation content. I put out straight talk advice every single week to help you make the smartest move possible. Now let's talk about what life actually feels like in these cities. Charlotte is a big city with big city energy. You've got pro sports, the Panthers, the Hornets. You've got concerts, comedy shows, a legit art scene, and a nightlife that goes late. It's cosmopolitan, it's diverse, it's got that corporate polish. Charleston, we're a completely different vibe. We're historic, like really historic. Cobblestone streets, old plantations, century old oak trees. We've got world class restaurants, amazing food culture, and we're constantly ranked as one of the best cities for tourism. But we're also smaller and slower paced. Charleston gets a taste of Broadway, but if you want the full course, Charlotte's where it's at. You want to walk barefoot on the beach after work? That's Charleston. Charlotte feels like Atlanta's little brother. Charleston feels like Savannah's cooler cousin. Charlotte's where you go to build a corporate career. Charleston's where you go to build a life. Now let's get into day-to-day realities. Weather first. Charlotte's Inlet, about 3.5 hours from the beach, 2 hours from the mountains. You get all 4 seasons. Actual winters with some snow occasionally. Hot, humid snubbers, but not as brutal as Charleston. Charleston, we're coastal. That means mild winters. We rarely see snow, but summers, honey, it's hot and humid. We're talking 95 degrees with 80% humidity in July and August. But we're 15 minutes from the beach, Folly Beach, Isle of Palms, Sullivan's Island. Now, traffic. Charlotte's got bad traffic. I-77, I-85, I-485, they're all parking lots during rush hour. Your commute can be easily 45 minutes to an hour if you're coming from the suburbs. Charleston traffic is frustrating for different reasons. We've got bridge bottlenecks, narrow historic streets, and tourist season traffic that'll make you question your life choices. But overall, commutes tend to be just slightly slower here. 35 to 40 minutes is pretty standard. So here's the bottom line. Choose Charlotte if you want more job opportunities in corporate America. You like big city amenities and don't mind the hustle. You want easier access to mountains and beaches, even if neither is super close. And you're okay with higher property taxes but lower home prices. Now choose Charleston if you prioritize lifestyle over salary. You want to live near the beach and actually use it. You appreciate history, culture in a slower pace, and you're willing to pay a premium for coastal living. Here's what I tell everyone. Charlotte's a great city to make money. Charleston's a great city to live. And look, only you know what matters most to you right now. Now listen, if Charleston's sounding like your kind of place, I've got something for you. I put together the 2026 Charleston and Summerville Relocation Guide. It's got everything you need to know. Neighborhood breakdowns, school ratings, hidden costs, the best places to eat, where not to live, all of it. The link's in the description below, so grab your copy. And here's the thing that makes me different. I actually answer my phone. So you can call me at 843-532-0330 and you're gonna get me, not a receptionist, not a voicemail, not the runaround. Real talk, real answers, real help with your move. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel because I've got more city comparisons coming, neighborhood tours, cost of living breakdowns, and all the stuff you need to relocate smart. And if you haven't watched my Charleston family-friendly neighborhoods deep dive yet, the video's popping up right now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.